Hello, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the podcast. We're gonna have like a girls' night conversation. Just a little similar to the one that we had the other night. Um, it's just basically us girls talking because we don't get to just talk. So I'm Pooh, and we got Amaya here. We will have Tay pop in and out. He's in the backstage. We kicked him out for a second, but we're just here to talk about us for once. Um, so that being said, Amaya, what
Yeah.
when it comes to like girl power, what does that actually mean to you?
I feel like girl power is lifting other women up, but also like um uh my bad. Anyways, I think it's women lifting other women up, but also standing their ground. Like if they know they're right and their opinion of something is strong, I think they stick to it. Just like having morals.
Yeah.
How about you?
I feel like girl power to me is like to let it be known that we have power over certain things. Like we are very important factor in this world because there's a lot of people and guys out there that's like men rule the world and it's like no, men don't rule the world. um I don't think anyone particular can say like they rule the world. Like any gender can't say like they rule the world. We're all here, we need one another. Like far as intimacy, we need each other, right? And far as companionship, like you can't do it alone. You get what I'm saying? So it's like
Tay, what did you do? Hello?
I'm here.
You just heard me or no?
I can hear you.
Oh, because like I
Just
disappeared for a moment.
he just gives a like whoever's talking, he give you like that moment.
Oh, since we
So,
interrupt each other.
no, not so for interruption or anything like that. Just give you that spotlight.
Got you. Okay. Um,
I just think like we're very empowering
we are. Thing
women.
is that like they don't give women enough credit, but like we go through a lot. Like women push children out. We make children, and yes, we need male specimen, but it's like it's not. They're not the ones who is growing a child inside of them. You know.
Right.
But
And
not
that's
only that, huh?
go ahead.
It's not only that. I literally saw a video, and it was like, "What do you think is so great about women?" And they were asking little kids. They're like, "Well, my mom's very strong. Like she does this, this, and that for me. And like she works, she cooks, she loves me. Like stuff like that." I thought it was really great to see that even little kids were like, "Women need to be appreciated more."
That's true.
That was all I had to say.
I actually seen a opposite type of video, which is good that you actually just said that. They were
What?
asking kids as well, and they were asking let me see if I can make it if I remember how it was. That do you think that men what did they say? Something like men makes all the money or something like women or something like that. But the kids responded, they were like I want to say if it was something like around the household or something like that. Is there like the man in the house or something like that? Okay, so the kids were like, "Yeah, I think that the dad or the guy is more powerful because he's the one that goes out and make all the money." Like generally, all the questions were like this, or I meant the answers. And I'm like, this is weird how little kids are answering this, and they're like, So you think that the males make all the money? That was the question. And then one of the kids was like, yeah, I think the guy makes all the money because my dad does that and my mom stays home. And I'm like, what? What they don't what they don't know is like the background of the mom and the dad's conversation and like
Hmm.
how they actually got to dad's going to be the one to make all the money. It's because it was a conversation that was said. It's not
Yeah.
just that dad is going to be making all the money because mommy can't. It's like, no. No, mom can make the money, and that's what I want people to understand. Like, we go through a lot of stuff. Like, we can
Yeah.
be a homebody. We can be just a parent at home. We can be the one that just cook, clean, and bring the groceries home. Go get little Johnny from soccer practice or whatever. But
Mhm.
those are things that we decide as our, partner. Like, that's what we're gonna do. But at the same time, we can get out there and make our own money. We can get
Yeah.
out there and put in 8 hours, 12 hours. Look at these nurses. You, there's nurses that work 24 hours and they're still on call. When they
Yeah.
go home, like if they're on call, they go home and take care of the household, the kids, and whatnot. When they get called, they're back out working.
My
Like
mom was a nurse at one
my,
point.
my mom was too. That's that's why I said
Ooh,
she's a
look at that.
CNA nurse. So it's like, no, all I remember seeing was my mom always working. Like my dad, he would work a lot too, but like I'm speaking about just women. She would
Yeah.
work all the time so hard. And it's like she's a nurse, but they work those nurse to death. My mom had like 3 or 4 surgeries just from being in that field.
Oof. No.
And it's just to see her like now go through all of it. She still wants to get up and go to work. She wants I'm like, Mom, you have surgeries all down your spine and a hip surgery. I was like,
I
you
wow.
she's in retirement. She wants to come out
Yeah.
of retirement. My mom is like
No,
48.
I meant how she why she get surgery. Your mom's is wait. You said your mom's 48.
Hmm.
Really?
Yeah, she's close to being 50.
Wow. My mom too.
So she wants to do, like, as of right now, she's doing classes online. She
Hmm.
wants to be either an EMT driver or a security guard. And it's like,
Wow.
lady, when are you gonna not work? But I've seen her not work, half the last year and a little
Hmm.
bit this year. And it's like, I know it was getting to her that she has to wait for my dad to bring money and she has to do this and that when he comes to bring money. She doesn't want to sit home all day. She feel like she has the energy, so why not?
Yeah, I get it. Um, what was I gonna say? I know I like bring up culture and all that, but like I literally had my aunt tell me like, "Oh, you should marry a rich white man so you could just be a stay-at-home mom." Yes, Geo is my sister.
Oh,
I
okay.
asked her to watch our podcast tonight. So thank you for the
Hello.
support. I appreciate you.
Welcome.
Um so basically like yeah, I had my aunt tell me like, "Oh, you should marry a white rich man and stuff like that." But it also I was going to bring up like in society like women make less than men. And then also I saw a video today and was like, "Oh, women like somebody said that cramps, you know how women get cramps?"
Hmm.
I didn't know that today. Um women like the cramps are equivalent to like a heart attack is what I heard today. And I was like, wow, like women endure a lot, you know. Some of them have to get like C-sections, some of them have to push children out without medication. My sister did that actually. She
Hmm.
pushed out my nephew without like epidural.
Oh,
I'm like,
she's
how
brave.
come she did that? I
She's
know.
brave.
She's endured a lot. Like she's one of the strongest people I know. She's the one that we're supposed to hopefully interview. But yeah, it's just that like women endure a lot and they're not given enough credit. And
There's
the
this
fact that they my bad real fast the fact that they you know don't get paid as much as men is really frustrating because they put in a lot of work and effort, and I don't know, I feel like they deserve the same equivalent pay range as men. Who's
of
that?
course, of course. And
Yeah.
I seen this chart online where, okay, it was a couple different charts. It was one with the pay grade for minority women, and there's
Yeah.
also another chart for men versus women. So it's like if we're both minorities, right? So if it comes down to it, like black, Hispanic, white, Asian, and whatnot, we're all doing the same job, but the pay raise, and this was on the chart. This was like put out there. If it comes down
Yeah.
to pay raise, that the white woman would get paid, and then like higher, and then it would go all the way down to like Hispanic and black, and we're at the bottom. So I was like, that's kind of delightful. That's not right. Hey, Shelly.
Hi. But they look at us as like they
Are you
use
okay?
us. Huh?
Yeah,
You
because
okay?
Yeah, I just woke up, not gonna lie.
Got you.
and
But
then
they use
versus the
us
one
when they
with
know
the
they need
guy,
us.
huh?
They use us, but they know they need us and they don't
Of
like needing
course,
us.
they need
Yeah.
us because of nursing. That's why they put us in the
They need us for a
military.
lot.
Yeah, they do.
That's why
But
they have.
also, what is like, huh?
That's why they have military nurses.
It's funny. I was gonna bring up the military, but I don't like the fact that it also comes back down to like ethnicity. That like I'm pretty sure people who are minorities don't make the same as like a white woman.
We
And it's
don't.
not to be racist or to bring again race into it, but it's the truth. Like it's not only hard to be a woman, it's hard to be a woman of color and also hard to be a woman a part of the LGBTQ community as well.
It's
Yeah.
true. Because
So
even if part of the LGBT community and you're transitioning as a woman, you're still going to be treated
You're gonna be
as a
targeted.
male, and you're still going to get more pay versus
yeah.
a female. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so stupid how they put this in society. It makes no difference. Like, if we're out there, because I've seen women out there in a construction like type of company, like as
Mhm.
working, moving bricks and shit like that, right? So why can't she get the same pay as these dudes? You have, like, let's just say Amaya, she goes out in a construction company, and Tay is older than her. So, and Tay doesn't do as much because of his particular job role or whatever what they want him to do. Tay is still
Mhm.
going to get more money than Amaya. Like, it doesn't matter. Maya could be out there making she could be out there all day, like moving bricks, putting shit together, concrete, and all that.
Busting
Makes sense.
her ass. Literally.
And Tay has this, okay, Tay, you're gonna just look over them, but you're gonna get more. Like, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's so
so have you watched Inventing Anna
no.
No,
on
I've heard
Netflix?
of it.
Watch it. So like she is a white like Caucasian
Mm-hmm.
and she was trying like to prove that a woman can like be famous and she can get money from all these different banks and stuff like that. That show is very crazy, but it was very interesting because she tried to prove that she was she was about to get money without like giving money. Like she faked her way to the top basically. Cuz you always hear no, no, no as a woman
Yeah.
Mhm.
and she was pushing for herself, for her company. So watch that. Like
I've
that was
seen it
good.
come up on Netflix. And it
Yeah,
has
I binge watched it. That's how good it was.
how many seasons does it have?
It's only one season,
But it has my
but it's a true story. This is like a true story, but some parts is like not true. But a lot of it is a true story about a girl. Like her name is Anna, but she got locked up for like a lot of things though.
but
Wow.
it has that actress that I like, Laverne Cox from Orange
Okay.
is the New Black. And
Oh.
she is transitioning from male to
Mhm.
female. So it's like she's a perfect example of what we're talking about now. So I'm gonna that's
You
another show
talking about
that
the
I definitely need to
black
watch.
That's
girl, right?
yeah.
Yeah, the
That's
one
also like
that they locked into solitary and she couldn't get her hormone pills and whatnot.
Yeah.
Her.
but that's also like the actress who is in Euphoria, Hunter.
Yeah, him too. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Her.
And I didn't realize that at first until I kept watching it. But nowadays, like, I'm glad that they're taking the LGBTQ community like
A little more
very
serious.
right, a little serious. They're actors now. Like,
Mhm.
actors or actresses now, and they have a role. So now it's not like, because last year and the year before that, it was so much going on in that community. Like, they wanted to be heard, they wanted to be seen, they wanted to be a part of everything. And now that I'm seeing a lot of actors in that moment, is like, it's nice. So they don't have to do as much as they were. I mean, because it was getting to a point. It's like, okay, we see y'all. Like, just relax, just chill. Y'all like all of us, whether you're male or female or he, they, it. I don't know. We see y'all. And now it's like kind of calm down. Look at, they're in Euphoria, they're in Orange is the New Black, they're in other shows that I probably haven't watched yet, but still, I like
Right.
how they have it like that now.
I think it's great too. What was it? If I'm right, the girl who plays Jules, the one we were just talking about, she's also a model and an activist, and I
Mhm.
think it's great that they like let her be. Well, not let her be, but they partially put her story into the show about being like a trans woman. And I don't think it's
Yeah,
fair
they
that
did.
people get,
I seen
yeah,
that.
I don't think it's fair though that people get shit for being trans. Like, if you don't feel comfortable in your own body, you should be able to express yourself.
What we
You
got to
know.
understand is that when when people are born like that, okay, just think of like Sierra, the singer. When she came out, everyone knows that she was born with both parts. Okay, I'm not even going to say the word because it sounds very terrible, but y'all know
Really?
what I mean.
Oh
To
yeah,
me,
it's called a certain thing.
right, it's
I
I
forget
think
what
I
it's
I
called.
vaguely
just
remember it was like that too.
hermaphrodite or something like that. But
Yeah, like
Yeah,
her
you look like
hermaphrodite, something like that.
right. So I'm not gonna say it because it sounds bad. Like, why you had to put a title on it? Okay, let's just say what it is. You were born with both parts. Of course, you're not gonna feel comfortable with both parts. So you
Some people
choose.
are though.
Well, yeah, I mean, those people that be on Pornhub, okay, they're like out there with their business. That's how they be. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
What's that?
Girl, look at Tay's face though. He's
don't
like,
look at me like that, Tay. You watch it. Get out of here. Um, I mean, there's a lot of
Who
people that
watches it clearly?
right. You seen his pillow. Um,
oh,
you gotta understand like where they're coming from. Like, there some of them are born with it, some of them just have it and they don't want it, some of them just want a difference. And it's like, why should they be shamed because they have both, or they wanted one and got the other one? Like, why have to be like that?
But
And it's like,
basically,
too.
they say ours is like an inverted.
Yeah, when they get the
Yeah, so
surgery, all they do is flip theirs. They push it all the way up like that. So they
yeah, like
still have the sensation because they just take the skin off and flip it inside out. So they feel everything exactly the way that we do. The only difference between them is that they're still unable to have children because it cannot sit in their. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little medical, but they can't still have children. Okay, they don't have the parts at the bottom like we do. Our um like our hips are already spread it out to hold a human being. It's already like that as women. But sadly, they're still not going to be able to have kids or consume kids, so they still go for their adoption and shit like that.
but yeah, but even with that, with the kid stuff,
Yeah.
you gotta like dilate too to like be able to like spread out more
Yeah.
down there. Yeah, it's tragic. It
That's what I want
hurts.
you to be walking around. You can't leave until you dilate a certain number or whatnot.
Yeah, you
Because they
gotta be
already
10 centimeters dilated.
right. They know how big your baby is. So you have to be this
But
size.
even though your baby's big, you gotta be 10 centimeters dilated to be like fully dilated to give
Yeah.
if you give birth. But it stretches like a rubber band basically
Yeah.
to like let the baby's head come out and body and stuff.
Exactly.
I just didn't feel it when it happened though. I was numb, completely numb
Yeah,
from
because
like
just
my
imagine
hips
that
down.
being stretched and you're pushing out a human out of your crotch. Like, of
It
course,
hurts.
I bet it does. It does not sound like
Like
it's
feeling it after,
comfortable.
you don't feel it, you just feel pressure, but after the fact, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
So
like
for
when you get
everybody
your
that wants
teeth pulled
kids,
out,
yeah.
they numb you, and like, yeah, you're gonna feel some
No, but
pressure, them
some people
pulling.
don't do medicated. They can do non-medicated. I don't know. Bravo to the people that
That's what I was
Right,
saying.
I
My
was
sister
do
about
did.
to say
non-medicated
that.
like that.
Yeah.
I
You
couldn't
are
take the
very
pain no
brave.
more. I took it for a long period of time, and then my
What does
mom's
it
like,
feel
breathe,
like?
and I said I can't breathe no more. So I just went and got an epidural because I just could not go through this cycle no more.
What does it feel like though?
Um, I don't really like. It didn't feel like no type of way, but it made me realize like I'm strong
Mm-hmm.
for
That's what I'm saying about
even be
women.
able
They're
to
so
do that,
stronger.
because the way they don't care about colored people when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to it, like if you say I'm in pain, like they was trying to make me have a C-section during the time to like kind of like make the process quicker. And I felt like that was kind of selfish, but my nurse was like, no, you can have this baby. Like, so I just need you to work with me. So she was like really trying hard for me to like lay a certain way or try to make the baby come down, because she wanted to play in there, like come down. Like she was head down, but she was still up. She wasn't far enough to start like coming out. But it just shows like women are really strong, and we don't see ourselves as so strong. Like we look at everybody else and be like, "Oh, I wish I was like that person or that person." But really, it's really good to be like myself, like loving myself and being able to like get through a rough time, cuz being pregnant is hard the whole entire time, the whole 9 months. Labor, the whole entire thing. So, it's a process for real, but I enjoyed it at the same time, cuz now you got a little human crying every day, reminding you what happened. And then it makes you like, okay, I don't want no kids no more. Like,
But I
I
was
don't
gonna
want no more.
say, like, there's women out there that actually go through a lot of stuff too, because we have, just as women, we have insecurities, right? So there's a lot of things that we don't feel comfortable with our body,
Mm-hmm.
and it could be butt size, hip size, nose, your chin, your double chin, your boobs, all of that. So yeah, we get surgeries and stuff like that, and it's like we still do these things to make ourselves feel beautiful. Like you don't see a lot of guys going through these types of surgeries that we go through,
Yeah.
because they put it out there that you have to have this hourglass looking shape, you have to have boobs, you have to have all this extra stuff, and men just don't understand like what we go through, because y'all put it out there that y'all go for these women or talk
Mm-hmm.
to them in your DMs on women that look like this. And then when we decide to get surgeries to actually look like that, it's like, why do you want to change yourself? You should be happy and beautiful the way
Yeah,
you
like
are.
why are you manipulating your body?
Out
Yeah,
of
like because
You
I'm
want to feel
looking
good about
for
yourself at the end of the
lucky.
day.
Mm-mm-mm. This is girl talk.
Look
What
at him.
what do you want, Tay? What's going
He
on?
was gonna put his opinion in. This is girl talk.
No. Go ahead. He can pop in for 2 seconds.
He's gonna be like, "Oh, not all guys like that." That's what every guy says.
I
Let's
mean,
see what
that's
you gotta
true.
say.
Only some, not all, because you can't say all, because that means literally everybody. But
I'm
some,
sure. You know,
yes.
I'm
Some
yes.
don't.
You're
Some
right.
So you do have to be
Okay.
careful when we say all.
go ahead, Tay.
Okay.
My bad,
So
y'all. Yes, you're right.
majority. I look Muslim. Yeah. Thank you.
Ah,
Majority
ah,
of men. Majority of men are like that. They want these women with the fat ass, the big titties, and the super soaker 4,000. Right?
Super
5,000.
soaker.
Go 3,002.
Yeah, that
What's
too.
that
Right?
supposed to mean?
But realistically, if you're being realistic,
Mhm.
Say you get this woman, right? You convince this woman that she is she needs all of this. She needs all of that to paint this picture of this. I call it the Barbie doll, basically. You painting this picture of a Barbie doll. Why can't you just like the woman for what she has? She doesn't have to have a big set of titties. She doesn't have to have a fat ass. What about the personality? Because
Yeah.
once those are just things,
Hmm.
fake things at that. Some women naturally have that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, me personally, I don't go for things like that. I go for personality. You could be the ugliest girl in the world, but you have the best personality. That's
Honestly,
fine
Shelly,
with
that's
what's
why
me.
your
I
favorite?
love the show Love is Blind. I love that show because it's like they're sitting in pods and they don't know each other. Like you're dating 14 other guys or girls, depending on your like gender,
Hmm.
and you just getting to know the person, not even seeing them. Like I feel like that's dope. I feel like we need stuff like that. But when you do speed dating and all this other stuff, online dating, you see a
Hmm.
person, you're like, oh, I like how they look. But is their personality really matching how they look?
That happens though on The Bachelor all the time. There'd be like mad contestants coming in, and it's like, oh, this person chose this person. You never notice they never end like stay together. They always end up breaking up or some shit.
Right. That's why I like
No, I'm
the kind of
actually
like the
glad.
abnormal stuff.
Mm.
Like even the show The Circle.
The
I
Circle.
was gonna ask y'all, do y'all watch that show?
I love
Never
that
heard of
show.
it.
Oh my god.
I've
I love
seen
those
it like
stuff.
once or twice, but I never really watched the full episode. But it's one of the
The Circle, that show popping. I love that show. All right, I'm gone.
they're on season 3 now. But I like how they have it now versus those reality shows that we used to watch, like Favor Flav and Favor of Love and all of that, because it's like I can't do the Favor Flav show, some realities like that, because I'm not gonna go up there in a. I get that it's competition and whatnot, but it's just you're also being judged at the same time. You get what I'm saying? And you're fighting for someone that you love, like, and looking at and getting to know, but you're also fighting off 30 different girls. Like,
Yeah.
I don't I don't like that. I would prefer to have or be on a show like Love is Blind,
Yeah.
because if you can fall in love with someone without even seeing them and getting to know their personality just through a speaker, or the wall, or however they did it, just that, like, you have to ask more questions to know this person. Like, that's the fun and the good thing about it, is that you have to ask these questions to know who you're going to get and what you're looking like. I mean, you can even ask what they look like, but still,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
but
don't
nobody
it's not
asks that.
coming
I
off.
every time I watch it, no one asks like, describe yourself. Like
Right, but it's
features.
not coming off as like I'm judging you just by looking at you. Like, okay, Amaya's cute. All right, so now I'm gonna now figure out her personality. I'm already drawn to how she looks. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But it's like now I'm gonna ask more questions.
But what if it's
Prefer
in the
that.
contract or something? It's like you can't ask what they look like.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know. I
No, I'm
think
saying what if it is in the contract? Like,
It
oh,
still
you
wouldn't.
can't ask the person what they look like.
It still wouldn't matter to me, because I feel like
it
some
just
people,
still be an imagination. It's not like the
This guy.
accurate. Like
right? I don't discriminate to how people like race and how they look. I don't discriminate at all. So if you're some sexy ass Asian and you looking good and talking good
we
to
can
me,
talk.
Uh-uh.
Like,
You
I've always
ugly.
talked to like my same race. I never like went outside my race.
I have dated a guy.
I'm
He's
sorry.
black and white. Um, I don't think I had just white yet,
Mm-hmm.
but I wouldn't mind it. My dad, because my dad is from Antigua, so
What's
it
in
was the whole Antigua Bay. All right, you're just gonna have to look it up. I don't know what else to say. It's Antigua Bay.
Where is it?
Is that Jamaica?
It's in the Caribbean.
I think
So
that's
like
Jamaica, right?
Okay.
No, it's not Jamaica. Jamaica is a little bit further than that.
Oh, but that sounds
Barbados.
familiar.
When you Google it and see how far it is from each other, you can be like, oh.
Jesus.
But it's he. I always grew up with that, and it's kind of hard because my mom and siblings, they're like, oh, don't bring anyone white home. You're dating a white person. And it's like, okay, and a white person can give the same thing that the black guy can do. What you mean? They all have parts. Some can be small, some can be big. It doesn't matter. I have met black guys that shit small. So even a white guy shit can be bigger than his. Like, stop playing with me. Like, I like what I like.
I feel like it's a mixture of things, though. To be honest, it's
just
not
don't like
only about like looks; it's also about like personality. Let's be honest. There's something we find attractive about the person physically. Well, my bad. It doesn't go for everybody because some people are asexual and stuff like that. Or, I mean, not asexual, pansexual.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I get what you're saying. I think we all secretly have a type.
I don't have a specific type.
I'm sorry. These private comments, not to like expose anybody, are ridiculous. Somebody's about to get fired.
But you could tell how someone looks and by the way that they talk sometimes. Because there's this white guy, sometimes, some guys. There's this white guy on my TikTok. Like, if I was to cover up how he sound like a black man. And then when I look at him, he's a white sexy man. Like, ooh,
I want to see him.
like, where you at? Oh, you want to? Okay, I'm gonna try to find a video. Yeah, keep talking. I'm gonna try to find it.
Um, I'm not gonna lie. Can we take some comments? Like, does anybody have a comment or something, or an opinion about something?
Oh, you could read Josh's.
Josh was like,
Yes, Tay, a sexy white man. Ooh. They are out there. Oh, especially those firefighters. Oh, Lord.
"Oh my gosh, yo,
With the tattoos. Stop playing. Are you single,
no,
sir? Oh, here
this
you go.
one time, huh?
Him right here. Okay, so you see how
He's okay. I'm gonna show you my boo boo.
Ladies,
but
I'm at the
see how you
self-checkout
sound?
at Walmart, got my hand up waiting for the attendee to come over and give me my little employee discount because I figure if I got to scan all this stuff myself,
I'm trying not to look at him so I can like imagine it.
Oh, let me play it again.
So listen, fellas, I'm 35 years old, and if there's one thing I've learned in my time here on Earth, you don't get to talk to older women the same way y'all be trying to talk to these younger ladies. I'm at the self-checkout at Walmart, got my hand up waiting for the attendee to come over and give me my little employee discount because I figure if I got to scan all this stuff myself, I should get a little something. There's an attractive older lady.
See what I'm saying?
That's like this guy. He
Y'all
my
can hear me?
Yeah. Now
Oh,
see-
him from Euphoria? Yo,
Yeah,
he's so
he
cute.
is fine as shit. I can't help
quick.
it.
Real
Well,
quick, that guy you just showed, Pooh. That's the
Oh.
one that be talking about his kids. He
Yeah.
be calling his daughter like a demon or something.
I mean, to be honest, some kids are demons. I know
He
one.
cracks me up.
He lives right under my nose.
I'm sorry, Amaya, you were saying something. Taste stupid.
No, I was just saying the guy's like really handsome.
Ooh, let me see him.
I
Oh,
showed the
yeah.
guy who's Fezco. I don't know. I like his personality on the show.
Now hear me out. This guy, I like looking at him. And I would like to get to know him. Only to see where it goes. But he looks
Have you been able to
know,
meet
people-
him?
No, this is just a TikTok. This is just a TikTok. Like I seen his other TikToks too. I just like looking at him and how he does his
Kind
videos.
of cute. There.
See what I mean? Like I don't discriminate.
Yeah, he's kind of cute. I get it. Do you feel like
What the hell?
your family or like people around you impacted the people you are attracted to, the type of people you are attracted to?
I don't think they did because I'm still, as I grow older, I'm still looking at what I'm still attracted to, even from middle school or high school. Like I see what my mom normally goes for, and I see what my aunts go for.
Yeah.
They like black, taller men, island, Jamaican, you know?
Yeah.
That's specifically what they like. And that's what I've been seeing.
Hmm.
And I see my younger sister, she's dated white guys, she's dated black guys. And it's like, okay, she's
What?
just like me. She doesn't discriminate, like full on white. And I heard her tell my dad, like, that's who she's talking to. And I seen his facial expressions or whatnot. He's like, better not bring him around here. And it's like, if I come to you and I have a big ass fucking rock on my hand and I'm saying this is who I'm gonna get married to,
Hmm.
you can come to the wedding or you cannot come to the wedding. Just let me know because I need to find someone to walk me down the aisle. If you're not gonna be there, Dad. My mom, she doesn't really discriminate, but she still goes for what she goes for.
So your dad discriminates on who you like.
Yeah, he's Jamaican. He's from the island. That's how they are. They don't even trust the white man. You get what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
So it's I get where he's coming from. That's how he was. That's how he's raised. That's what he knows. And if he has those trust issues, that's what he has. It's too late to try to change his mind right now. It's up to him to change his own mind. But hopefully it'll be good when he changes his mind, like accepting, like because my sister, she dates this guy. Like my mom never liked him from the beginning, but she just deals with him. It's like,
No
okay,
parent really likes your significant other. They gotta really get to know them.
no, because she liked it. My brother's girlfriend, like she's like, oh, they're so good for each other.
I
Then
feel
when
like
they broke
that's
up, she's like,
easy.
oh, why
Like,
you broke over there?
Who it kind of broke up, so I didn't really get to hear what you were saying.
My mom. Well, my mom liked this. So I
No,
had
no, it was the last part about your sister.
she liked my sister's. She didn't like my sister's boyfriend when they
Oh.
first started dating because of the situations that they were going through, like back and forth between her ex, and all of that. And it's some things that parents pick out that they hold on to, and it's like, yeah, I don't like you because of this, and it's like, okay, well, I've changed, and it's
Yeah.
in the parents' back of the mind, like, nah, but she just deals with it. My mom didn't like a girl I was once with. My mom didn't like anyone that I was with. So now for me to get married and show her anybody, it's like, oh my gosh, like fucking doves flying across. It's like, finally you brought someone home. It's like, I don't just
Why
bring
did you see
anyone home. That was
are they
Josh.
trying to say you're old?
No, they're just like, I don't bring just anybody home to meet them.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
And it's like this guy that I've been talking to for the past year and some change. I still haven't even got to that point that I want to have him meet my parents yet, because I haven't met none of his family, only his brother. So it's like, nah.
That's nothing. Like, you make me seem like
Right.
I'm like one of your little friends.
Well, I got to tell you after the podcast, but he's met my two sisters, the ones that I vent to all the time. So he's met them, but he haven't met my mom. My mom is a whole nother story. Like,
It was hard to bring my boyfriend around because the time I was pregnant already. So it was just like, pregnant, hey dad, here's my boyfriend.
that's how
His
my brother
father
did it.
it was just so bad. It was so bad. My family like, you put him on a trash can lid and give it to us. I was like,
Oh my God.
because my parents is like they want to meet the person, get the feel, but I don't bring people home. And when
Yeah.
I tried, never worked out. The relationship never worked out after. So I was just like, forget it. But now my dad loves my boyfriend.
I'm the same way. I brought
They're
one.
food buddies.
Oh, that's
My dad's
cute.
like, oh, you're gonna go get some food? Like, dad. Like, come on. And then he'd be like, oh, this
I mean, maybe
my
your
daughter's
boyfriend gives you the
boyfriend.
first spot.
That's good though.
Think about that.
Ew.
But it's
Fuck
It's a
off.
whole
Let's
other
go.
thing to like and meet someone's parents because it's not like, okay, so you got past me now. Great. We know we're together. Now the next step is that you have to meet my parents. Like, are you gonna like them? Are they gonna like you? Like,
I feel like my parents is like judgmental. That's why I don't want to bring people around them sometimes.
I'm
When
the
it's a
same.
significant other, when they're friends, it's no problem. I'll bring you over. Cause Tay and Amaya love my family.
Not even
Yep.
friends. Like I haven't even like
Y'all
friends
love
with
my
people who come
family.
in. I haven't even bought.
I do. I like your dad a lot. He's really nice.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Honestly, well, Josh is here, but I literally known Josh for 7 years, and he just recently met my family and came over to my house.
Oh wow.
That's what's up.
I mean, because we stopped talking for a little bit, but it was him. Who else? Another one of my friends from college. He's like a brother to me. He like came in the summer and he met my family.
No,
So
Tay.
it was nice. What is
My
that?
baby thinks she's a model.
She is a model.
She'll be like in her sleep.
She is a model. Look at that little cutie pie. She's so cute.
Look at her. She just hit the wall.
She jumps in her sleep.
It happens.
Dad. I don't know.
Just, I do
Freaks
the
me out.
same thing. Like I don't
She
know
jumps
what
in her
it
sleep
is.
and she sleep with her eye open. Stop hitting me.
Wait, what? I didn't see what he said.
He said I would get scared as hell to show my mom who I bring home. But like I feel like
and then you love
gonna
them and care
be
for
like,
them, and then your parents be like, no.
yeah, like it shouldn't be
No.
like, oh, I'm afraid to bring you home to my parents. Like, nah, if you feel a certain way towards this person already, and you should be comfortable to bring them around your family. Like, hey, I like y'all like me, and obviously we have a lot that's in common. So I know you guys are
Yeah.
gonna like him. There's no reason why I should not bring him around y'all. But it comes back to what Shelly said too. I'm like, they're a little judgmental. And I know when I bring them around my mom or dad, like my mom is going to grill them with questions because I tell my mom, let's just say I'm going on a date. Who is this person? What's his name? What's his last name? What's his social? Where he lives at? What car he drives?
Y'all
What's his
like ask all the
number?
questions like,
What's his like?
you
I'm
know
like,
he's gonna hurt you.
you don't
know
know
he's
him. Why are
a
y'all going
killer.
on a date? It's like, mom, we're going on a date to get to know each other. I will ask him all these questions. I'm not gonna ask him his social or his driver's license number, but you know, I'm asking him questions as we're dating. We're in the dating process.
I'm
So
sorry, I'm crazy. I'll Google you. No lie.
my
I will
mom
Google you.
and my sister does that. Like they
Wow.
ask for all that information. And they're like, oh, that's this person. Okay, well, it's like they
and you
have
stay
to
with
have,
this person and this person and this person. Yeah, it has all the information on Google.
right. It's like they don't know how they look yet, but by me giving them that information, that's one test that they have to pass. Then they have to see them. Then they have to vibe with them. Then they have to like know all these things. Is like that's like a whole fucking application, like right there. Like, why I
Yeah.
have to ask all these damn questions? Oh, speaking
I'm
of,
gonna be honest. I just wait. My bad. Poop.
no,
You done?
you know how the Netflix thing goes by, shows you all the shows. Speaking of The Circle and Event to Anna is like going through right now.
Yes, that show was
Just
really
listening,
good.
man.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
I need to watch it.
I kind of realized something. So, like, one of my sisters, there's been like times she's brought home a couple guys, and I like them, and then I realized it turned out bad. Like, they literally flipped, and I was just like, there was so much shit that they did that I honestly didn't even know about, and I'm like, damn, like this kind of sucks. I seem to have a bad judge of character for one of them. I'm gonna be honest. The other sister, though, I kind of didn't like the person at first, but then like after a while, I realized he was a really great person. So
Yeah, I feel like it's always the opposite. Like when you like them, there's really something wrong with them, and when you don't like them, they're really like a nice person type thing.
yeah,
But sometimes
See me,
it's
I
the
come
same
off
move.
with me. I with my sisters, I come off as like, okay, so this is the person that you're dating. Okay, and I do ask
Kay
questions.
said we have to
but
freeze and
it's-
smile for 30 seconds.
What? I have to what?
Smile.
Who? Freeze and smile.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Hold on. My
Wait.
difficulties with this laptop. Trying to get comfortable. Okay.
This smile always ready.
What are we doing?
wait.
Freeze and smile. 30 seconds.
Okay, he's done. I'm done.
Awesome. Why you gotta take pictures of us?
Yeah,
I
like,
should have
right-
done that please. Like,
we wasn't ready.
The cringy face, like, ooh.
Like, yeah. So what I was? Oh, what? Now I gotta be ready for a photo. Get out of here, Tay. Like, what the shit?
He's gonna start
Yeah.
taking photos of us looking crazy.
he said thumbnail. Oof. I'm gonna be honest. The way this camera makes me look is bad. So
Yeah, like I have to put
it
my
was
phone
only a good picture.
What are you drinking, Pooh?
wine.
Yes,
Is it
the
pineapple?
wine.
Mhm.
Ooh, they have pineapple
Not for the
wine.
That's
Yeah.
all I'm drinking on my
Yeah,
birthday.
Y'all have Aldi, right?
Aldi? Yes, we have an Aldi.
You know what's so funny? I was thinking
They
about
have-
Aldi's and
that's
how
where
I
I get it
found
from.
it in North Carolina.
Hmm?
I love Aldi's. I said the first time I was thinking because I saw Aldi's today, like somebody with a bag, and I was
Mhm.
thinking about like the first time I found out about Aldi's. It was in North Carolina, and it was way nicer over there. They had like it was kind of like a BJ's. They had really good bread there.
I think
Yeah,
I
I
found
miss it.
out about Aldi when I moved here in this area. And
Mhm.
I don't think in Orlando they had it, but it was when I went in there, I was like, oh, this is like a grocery store type thing. It's like low price. So it's like an
yeah, it's
upgraded
cheap,
save a
very
lot.
inexpensive.
It's like upgraded save a lot. Because I haven't even been in Save a Lot since the pandemic started. And
Save a
you
lot
know,
is
Save a Lot.
expensive too.
yeah.
Even
I've
though it's
never
called
heard of
Save
Save
a
a Lot.
Lot.
You never went to Save a Lot?
Never
My
heard of it
dollar
either.
Goes far as Save a Lot.
It's
No.
really it's
Mhm.
been around
Ouch.
since when my mom, because y'all okay, see, I know I was born in the 80s, I mean 90s. So
I was born in
when
the
my mom
90s. Dang,
had,
Pooh, you make us seem like we old too, like young. We're born
yeah,
in
yeah,
the 90s. It might be late 90s, but
we're getting to the point, yeah, we old now. There's no more like
I'm
90s
still
babies.
young. I look like
I'm a
I'm
90s baby.
14.
I'm the last year.
Y'all gotta realize, like the new millennials, like take it over. Like we're no longer the babies anymore. But we still young. I don't care what they say. Anyway,
Ouch.
Save a Lot has been around since like before I was born. When my mom had food stamps and
Stop.
they were on the paper, like the brown paper.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
brown paper bag.
Yeah. What?
And it's like 10 cents.
They were like,
It's like
yeah,
cutting.
little stamps, almost looking like a coupon, like this long or whatnot, and it tells you how much you got on there. Like that's how long Save a Lot has been around. Like it's been around for long. They used to have boxes where you can like tote all your groceries that you
Yeah, you
cash
could
them
grab a
out.
box
Right, and then
Put
put
it
all your
in.
groceries in.
and go out.
I remember because my mom, she has 5 kids. She'll put all our ass to work. Like everybody, get a box, put all
Like,
this
come
shit
on.
in there.
Bring all the stuff in the house,
Wow.
and then they walk in the house empty-handed.
Right.
What is this?
Hell no. I would get something thrown at my head for walking in the house empty handed, not
Right.
carrying those groceries. And then when your mom call you and she's down the street, yo, come outside to put these groceries in the house. And it's like, you better be outside by the time she pull in that parking lot. Cause you ask
No, it's worse when they be like, "Oh, did you take out the meat?
yeah.
I'm on the way home. You gotta run to get the meat and start putting water on it to defrost it."
Yo, like my brother did that one time because he was watching us and he didn't take the meat out because he was playing the game, right? So my mom was literally turning on our street and he goes to try to throw the meat out, but it wasn't thawed out long enough. So she's like, all right, now your ass is gonna starve because I told you to fucking take the meat out and we didn't even get no food that night. I was like so pissed at him. I was like, bro, you could have just asked me to do it. Like, now
Right,
what are
we're
we gonna
supposed to work as a team.
right. But
Breathing through my neck.
my mom, she was the type that we didn't eat like Friday nights or Saturday nights because we would always go out like on the weekends, like as a family to eat out at a restaurant. So, and then Sundays was cleanup days, and then she'll cook dinner that night on Sunday and throughout the rest of the week. So Friday and Saturdays, woo, pizza for dinner or McDonald's.
And a game night.
It was lit though.
Stop throwing your head to my head.
Never did that. Wow.
I just want to give a praise to my mom. Like I just want to take a quick moment, really quick. Like I see my mom go through a lot of stuff, like depression, men, beating, and all of that. And still as a woman with 5 kids, she could have been single like a couple of years, and she got past it. She got past a lot of things. Even with my real dad passing away when I was 2 years old, and my brother, he wasn't born yet, but she got past that. She overcame, like, she used to drink a lot. She overcame that, and she doesn't smoke cigarettes anymore. Now it's like I see her. She was retired. Like I was telling Maya, she was a retired nurse, and she wasn't working for like a year or two, and some this year. Now she wants to go to work. She can't sit at home because she doesn't want to be like a homebody. All she remembers doing is working. That's all I remember her doing is working, like 12-hour shifts, 24-hour shifts, and barely get to see her. It's like for her to come through and overcome a lot of that shit and still be the person that she is today. Like, I just want to give praise to her. I don't tell her that a lot because I know she's gonna start crying. Then it's gonna make me cry. But I just want to say I love this lady to death. I don't know where I would be without her. Because when I was in the hospital for back in 2018, and they didn't know what was wrong with me when I had lupus, and like just to see her face, she takes care of patients like this, not her daughter. You get what I'm saying? So for her to be there for me, like it's I don't know how to put it in words. I just love this lady to death. She may get on my nerves sometimes, but I still love her to death. Like I don't know where I would be without her.
That's a fact.
You know
Snaps
what? We
for
should. I
Pooh's
think we should give.
mom.
I got it. I tell her sometimes like when she started school, I was like, I'm proud of you. And I'm glad that you actually finished it because they didn't have computers and stuff like that growing up. They didn't have to put
Yeah.
together like resumes and stuff. So I helped her put together her resume and get her into schooling and stuff like that. Teach her a little bit about the computer, how to type fast and all of that jazz. But it's like it was hard. I got to understand that it was hard for her because they didn't have that. Their resumes was like this small, and you get a job off word of mouth, and their certificates was about this big, just says their first and last name and shit like that. And when she started this school, they were like they wasn't going to accept her certificate for her CNA, and I'm like, why? You went to school for that. And it was like, it's been so long they don't accept it like that. I was like, that's bullshit. Like even I was pissed off. Like hell no, I got a
Like it was
certificate.
for yourself.
Right. Like I was so angry that they wouldn't accept her because I'm thinking like, okay, she's not gonna get past this, but I can't think negative. So
Yeah.
we got a way around that, and now she's almost done with school. I was like, oh,
I think we should give appreciation to all the women in our lives.
we should.
To be honest, I want to thank my sister because she's always there to help me. Literally, she helped me today, and she came with me to all my appointments. I love you, sis. I want to thank my stepmom because without her and her hookups, we wouldn't have figured out what type of epilepsy I had. And I want to thank my mom because what? Huh?
What kind is it?
Well, it's called clonic tonic, but that's just like, what is it? I want to say like the synapse, because it's not like there's different specific types, but it's mostly clonic tonic. So it's like caused by like anxiety, I think.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, but besides that, who else? I want to thank my mom because you know what? She's been through so much and she's always still provided for us. But let's also give credit to the males. So I want to thank my dad too, because without him, I also wouldn't have figured out what I had. And he's always been able to provide for us.
Hmm.
You know, gotta give thanks to both.
I'm gonna cry.
I know. I almost cried too.
Don't.
Well, my if it wasn't listen, hey,
But she's giving
stop.
her this. Oh,
I know, right? She's like, Mom, I love you. I appreciate you.
If it wasn't for my mom, I don't know how I would
Mhm.
have like stayed calm during my whole delivery. I'm not gonna lie, because I would have been
Yeah.
panicking with
Yeah.
my boyfriend next to me and like shut up. But my mom's kept me calm the whole entire time. She was there for
Mhm.
me, prayed for me, her and my dad. So like I really appreciate them because those are my true
Mhm.
best friends.
Oh.
And I thank God for like all the people that can't come in my life that are women and that
Yeah.
teach me different things. Even my boss, no lie.
Yeah.
My
I miss
boss,
her. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
love her. Like she was happy to see me and everything. So it's just like I had a lot of strong
Mhm.
people there and that supports me and encourages me. And I also thank
Yeah.
God for y'all because y'all mean a lot to me too, and y'all was there to like keep
Oh.
me check on me and stuff like that. Even
You don't
Tay
make
been
me cry, Shelly.
herself. It's just like
We
yes, like I
appreciate you
have
too,
some true
Shelly.
people in my life. So
Yes.
I'm just thankful. And then my baby,
Yeah.
We appreciate you too.
my new
Uh-huh.
woman in my life.
Yes.
Right,
Mhm.
Yes.
Stinky? With your
I didn't.
chin
I
in
didn't
my neck.
say
It
like
hurts.
well, I appreciate my two sisters, and especially like my older sister because she's taught me a lot of stuff that I didn't think was like so important. Like for
Mhm.
instance, when I got at 17 when I lost my virginity,
Oh
my mom
wow.
wasn't there. Yeah, it was almost when I was 18 because I was scared to do anything with my mom. I couldn't go outside or do anything. She's like, nah, you're trying to be too fast or whatever. But my sister, I
Yeah.
see her go through it. And
Mhm.
what was important is that she needs to my mom didn't tell her about birth control. So she felt like my mom should have told her so that she wouldn't have kids early. Like she had
Yeah.
my niece, I think she was 16 or 17.
Oh
And
wow.
my mom was like, she was going through her stuff at the time and she didn't tell her. But she also forgave my mom because my mom didn't really have anything to come off of. Like her mom didn't teach her that stuff. So she didn't say it,
Mhm.
but it was like coming off to her in a negative way because I need you as my mom. So the things that my sister didn't get, she taught it to me. It's like, don't have kids at an early age. She went to take me to be on birth control and she told me about credit. She told me about an apartment. She told me how to build like your credit score and all of this and how to save money properly. And I'm like, why does all this stuff matter? Now I'm looking at it like, oh wow, credit does mean some shit. Like you need to
Yeah.
get a house with credit. You need to save your
Right.
money. Just because you have money doesn't mean you have to spend it. And I was like, oh, what? Like all of this stuff that she really taught me. And I have this moment that I'll always forget with my sister. And when we're talking like this, I always bring it up. Is I was like, I don't know what I would be because my sister was really my mom and my sister always went through it because of what my mom was going through. So she lashed out on my sister. So one day my sister was gonna run away and it was just me and her there. Like she literally had a bag packed and she had it on her back and she was gonna jump out the window. And I started crying. She looked at me. She's like, you just don't understand. Like, I go through a lot of stuff. And then we just held each other. We was just crying. And I'm like,
Oh.
like, I don't know where I would be without you or mom. Like, she's like, I gotta
Mhm.
be here to protect you from her because she's crazy. And I didn't realize it until I got a little bit older when my mom kicked me out. So I was like, oh shit, she is crazy. So I don't know. It's just a lot of people I appreciate. My youngest sister, I vent to her sometimes too, and I tell her the things that I know that my older sister told me. And my grandma, my granddad, they kept us in the like not kept us in the family, but they let me and my brother know about my dad's side, even though he passed away. Like, these are all your siblings, these are your cousins, and all. I'm like, never met y'all. So if it wasn't for my grandparents, I wouldn't have known them. I would have known that I had so many cousins, and I didn't know that we were so close. I got a lot of
Yeah.
people to appreciate and to live for. So I
Mhm.
And we should say it before that time comes. So they know, like, you have
Yeah.
love, you have the support, you have that person there before the time is done. Because usually people do it when people are gone, and then it's like, it's corny to me. And it's
That's how
so
I feel
fake.
with my granddad, because he passed away last year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I forget what month that was. It was around November or the month before that, August, I believe. And I kept telling myself that I need to go see him. I need to go see him. And then I didn't. Then he passed away. And now I'm like,
Dang.
I didn't get to show him that I have, like, he wanted grandkids before he was gone. And I just wanted to tell him so much appreciation. Like, I didn't even do that. I feel so bad.
But even sometimes picking up the phone and calling the person you love just to be like, hey, I called you just to tell you I love you.
Yeah.
Or even a text, like, it's very appreciated.
Mhm. People
Like,
do.
I don't get along with my family like that, but
Yeah.
my family is really like everything to me. And my family's been going through like so much over these years since my grandfather passed. So
Oh man.
love you too, Tay.
Yeah.
Tay, we're here for you.
Fat nut head
We here
ass.
to keep the crazy girls off you, because we will smack somebody.
That's. I'm sorry. That's his fault. He keeps choosing them Geminis.
Thank you. I'm not the only one who thinks he's crazy for picking the same sign over and over
I
and
think it's.
over
Oh
and
my gosh,
over
Mama
again.
Zodiac time. I was gonna bring it up. I'm not gonna lie.
It is
I was
so
gonna say, what sign is your
toxic.
mom? Pooh.
A
My mom's a
Sagittarius.
Virgo. Right. You said that last time, right?
Your mom is a what?
I think it was last night.
She said a Sagittarius.
Oh, my mom's an Aries.
Aw.
My mom's a Virgo.
She's crazy.
And Virgos are supposed to be the motherly sign.
Yep. Yep.
Take a guess what my mom
But you're
is.
A
What?
Gemini.
Yup.
That's
No wonder you love
why.
Gemini.
So you're looking for a mommy.
Oh my gosh.
Shit. No, you didn't, Shelly.
But Tay, I can
It's
understand
out of love.
that.
That's what
She's like,
happens.
really?
You start
I
getting
can understand.
signs that you want, like, come on, your mom was a Gemini. You should,
It's true. Honestly, we subconsciously look for the same people.
as
Right.
our
Like our
family, like, literally.
All right, I'm going again.
I don't look per se for it, because my sister, my older sister, she's a Pisces. My younger sister is a Taurus. My brother, he's a Scorpio, and my other brother is a Gemini. And my baby brother, he's an Aquarius, I believe.
Oh,
If
y'all
he's
got a
if he's
mix.
February 15th, isn't that
Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Yeah.
Aquarius ends on the 18th, I think, or 19th.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 18th, the 19th starts Pisces.
So he's like,
Shelly's
as he's
birthday's
grown
coming up.
Yes, on the 23rd. I be 24.
of this month.
Yeah, she's February. Let me put that down.
Ooh.
It's
What are you
let's
gonna
put that
do?
down.
Well, I know you said you
I'm
and
doing
her
a seafood
matching
boil
out.
at my house on the
You're gonna
26th.
You doing what?
A seafood boil.
Ooh,
That sounds so good.
Look at
me
Maya.
too.
You know I love shrimp.
Yes, we're making mad shrimp.
Oh yes. Am I invited?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna say he just come. Like, I don't even care no more.
Oh.
Josh said
Yeah.
it's true.
Even if
I'm
it's
not
just
gonna
to come
invite
get a plate.
myself.
Something bad really happens to you.
Wait, what?
Josh said it's true. People only care when something bad really happens to you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's not true.
No,
Not all the
majority
time.
of the people
It's like they come
It
out
is.
more, I guess
When
is what
you
he's
die,
saying.
that's when they want to. Oh, this was my friend. Like, where have you been?
Wait.
I would
It's
want
okay.
everybody that will be at my funeral talking about this is my friend. All my friends better stand up. Like, I never seen you. Goodbye. Like,
Yeah, like I don't think like I don't want people to be like sad at my funeral. For one, I'm not really
Yeah.
gonna have a big funeral. I'm gonna be cremated, but I just
That's
don't want
dude.
people
That's
to
what
be
I
sad.
want to be turned into a tree or have like a Viking funeral.
What's a Viking funeral?
okay. Oh my yeah.
Basically, they put you in a boat and they like shoot a bow of fire and they cremate you, and they like sail you off into the water.
Oh, I thought that was like a Japanese tradition. Is it
It
Japanese
is.
or
I
Chinese?
saw it in a Viking show. I don't know if you ever seen the
All right.
Vikings, but it's such a good show.
I just want everybody twerking at my funeral.
Can y'all see me?
I want a
Yeah.
party at my
Fired,
funeral.
fired, Shelly.
It
It
doesn't
sounds
have
like
to be at a
fun.
church.
Oh Lord, they're gonna twerk because you're gone.
Yes,
No,
because that's all I used to do.
no,
Ouch,
It's gonna
no.
be
your nails.
What was Tay gonna say?
damn, dude.
Tay, where
You
you
know
gonna?
what? My brother literally twerks. I hope he twerks at mine.
Oh, what are you gonna say?
Okay. So I was going to explain what a Viking funeral is.
Yes.
So basically, the tradition is they put you in a boat, they cremate you with a fire arrow, and it means you're getting sent off to Valhalla. That's what that means. Valhalla is where warriors go when they die.
Hmm.
So it's
As a
pretty
warrior.
cool. Pretty cool. So,
I
all right.
I
That's
only
cool.
heard of it in like I thought it was just like I want to say it was Chinese or Japanese like tradition that they do that. So I know what you're talking about. I just didn't know it was like a Viking funeral.
I only say that because I saw it in the show, The Vikings. I don't know if you ever seen that show.
No,
But
that's
it's
one of the shows that's actually on my list.
it's so good. I never got to finish it, but I promise you, it's a really good show.
It's not like that other show you told me, right? The
Which
one
one?
with the what's it called? The one with the British people.
Skins?
Yeah.
No,
Oh
it's The Vikings. Skins is way different. Skins is about like teenagers and
no, I mean like
one.
it's because you said Skins was a good one. It was a little cringy because I saw the second episode and the guy was he had to sleep with the plug, the guy, to get the weed that they were looking for. I was like, what is happening
The
here?
gay guy.
Yeah. I didn't know
Max?
he was gay at first, but I was like, what
It's
is going on?
Max. Max is the blonde one.
I don't remember.
I
her.
might have to watch this. This sounds interesting.
It is a really good show. It's about teenagers and they go to raves and they like do drugs and it's drama.
Basically like Euphoria, but different.
In a
kind
way,
of. It's the original. They had Skins in America at one point, but it didn't do too good. It was on MTV.
I didn't see it
I don't know if you guys remember
or
it.
finished it. No.
Dang, my eyes burning.
Yeah, I know
So
they
what-
have the show Love is Blind in Japanese. I
They
mean,
got it in
Japan.
Brazil now too.
Yeah. I was like, what?
All the good shows,
didn't
they start
know.
making them in other areas too.
Mhm.
I mean, I like it because that show, All of Us Are Dead, the Japanese virus, the one I keep telling y'all to watch, the Japanese virus. Like, I like how they changing it up from just being like on Netflix, everything just in American. Like, no,
Mhm.
what about the other heritage?
Is it on Hulu?
It's on Netflix.
They
Gotcha.
need to put more episodes of Sex Education on there. It's so good to me.
They do, but I don't think they started recording yet.
They
also
need
need
to.
to put
Oh
new
my
episodes
god, I be
of-
waiting and waiting and waiting.
Dude, that's like Never Have I Ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What happened
Dude,
to
I
like
love
where's
that
the
show.
next one?
Huh?
Where's the next one? I can't.
It hasn't come out yet because they were just filming.
I know.
Do you know
but
how
it's
mad I was when they
forever.
literally they showed up at Domino Park and it was the one time I wasn't on my phone on Instagram. I was so mad.
What?
Because
That's
these
how I
girls,
feel
yes,
about
they did.
Summer Walker's album. I had to go to work when they was trying to break it.
Oh man.
Well, they basically did like a pop-up shop, and like these girls I knew, they saw the guy who plays, what's his name? The Asian guy, the cute one.
Mhm.
He's like
Oh
mixed.
yes! Oh my god, he is
I was so mad.
fire.
He
Pooh,
really
what are you
is.
doing?
Me?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
it was a shadow. That's what I was like. What?
Yeah.
What
I
do you
thought I was
mean?
tweaking.
Oh, that was my hands. I'm doing like this. They're kind of cold.
It looked like you had a
Dude,
mustache
yo,
for a
same.
second.
That's why I have my blanket on. Man.
Watch
Tay's
one day
trying
I'm
to
gonna
wrap
buy one
up.
of those fake mustaches and just come onto the live.
Talking about
We should do that. That'd be fun. Oh my gosh, you do a mustache, I'll do a unibrow.
Oh no! Oh my god! All right, I'm gonna have to find
When
one. I
is-
think they're at the Party City store.
the final thought.
Yeah.
Take it away,
Um,
Penny.
I think
Penny.
Yeah, Terrence
the
and
final
Penny.
thought is us as women, or us women that's on here. We really appreciate all the positive women that's in our life. Like
You
sometimes
literally read my mind, dude.
we may not say it at the moment, but you know, we do really
I always
appreciate
try to
women.
remind people. I
Yeah.
try to remind everybody almost every day. I love you. I appreciate you. And I may text you to just check up on you, but that's just me because I want people to know before they go. I appreciate them. I love them. All
If
that.
people don't hear it from me, it's not that I don't appreciate you. It's just
Mhm.
I'm just going through life and I in my head about a lot of things. So when I get a clear mind and things like that, then I can approach people.
Mhm.
Other than that,
Okay.
I can't even deal with life sometimes. But I appreciate the people that I have. I appreciate you guys always being on the
Appreciate
podcast.
you.
I appreciate Tay. Appreciate you, Josh. I see you in the comments. Bird,
Thank you, Beth.
my followers that's on TikTok, my friends. I appreciate all of you guys.
Yeah, same.
Love, peace, happiness.
Yes.
We're powerful, we're strong.
Yeah.
And we should come together as one.
Okay. Well, as you can see, guys, the ladies have been talking. They said a lot of great things, a lot of deep things. And that's why we have this little segment just for them every single Monday, 9 p.m., or maybe sooner. Stay safe, stay humble, wash your ass. If Pooh was here, she would say wash your grits. And everybody have a great night.